welcome back everybody to another vlog. Today, I wish I could say that it's the morning, but it's not quite the morning. It's pretty late in the day, but it's been pretty hectic. I've been at Katie's house with her family doing some sort of Christmas meal thing. It was really nice, but I've had today planned out. Basically, I came home for Christmas a couple of days ago, bringing all my stuff back, like all of my loads of clothes and my computer and all that sort of stuff. What I'm going to be focusing on today is actually building my setup. So it's going to be my setup for editing the vlog and all that sort of stuff over the next few weeks whilst I'm at home over Christmas. And I thought, why not take you guys through it, because a lot of you guys are interested in what I'm actually doing, the kind of behind the scenes sort of stuff. So don't worry, it's not going to be too technical for you guys who aren't actually into that sort of thing. It'll be pretty cool, and you'll be able to see what I actually use to make and edit all the vlogs. So my PC is custom built. I built it a couple of years ago now, actually this similar time of year, a couple of years ago. And yeah, I had a bit of advice from my brother-in-law, my sister's husband, and I'm really happy I did it, to be honest. It's lasted really well. It's great, I love it. You know, it's really nice to have my own PC. There's got a bit of power behind it, but to be honest, I haven't actually upgraded it that much over the last few years. I bought an SSD to put my operating system on a while back, and yeah, it's not the most amazing computer ever, but it's pretty good. And yeah, I just want to bring it back and use it to edit, because it's just so much quicker editing the vlogs on a good computer than it is on a laptop. Don't get me wrong, laptops are great, and you know, I don't mind editing on a laptop, I can do it, but just to have a PC with a nice big screen, it just kind of is a little bit quicker. So the plan is to rebuild my editing and somewhat gaming setup. So I'm going to be actually integrating my PC with my screen. I've only bought one monitor back. I usually have two where I'm living at the moment, but I only bought one back just because I didn't have that much space in the car, and I didn't have that much time to pack up all my monitors. But anyway, I'm going to be getting the computer in, the screen in, and then actually building my speakers, which you guys would have seen in the second vlog, actually kind of building them around the setup. So I want to have a bit of, you know, a bit of musical power, if you want to call it that, a bit of, you know, I want to have my speakers around the setup so I can kind of game, or I can listen to music and stuff with decent big speakers around it, and I think that would be really, really awesome. So if you haven't seen the second vlog, I think it was the second, maybe it was the second or third vlog, these are my speakers. You can just see them down here next to my guitar. I have two of the big ones that have wood around the outside, and two of these little black ones as well. So they are pretty big. They are going to take up a lot of space around my computer, but I think it will look awesome, and yeah, I really want to do it. So first things first, I have to clean up my desk. I've got a lot of rubbish on here that just needs to be gone, so I'm going to remove all of that so I've got a lot of space to work with. Then I'm going to start wiring in the computer, leave that probably under the desk. I used to have it up on the side because it's got a, you know, it's got a little screen on the side so you can see through. You actually see the computer working, which is kind of cool. But I think I'm going to put that underneath this time, and then put the monitor with the speakers around it actually on the desk itself. Alright, so now I have a little bit of space clear on the desk. What I'm going to do quickly, sounds very boring, but it's pretty good just in terms of making sure I don't get dust everywhere, and just so it's tidy, I'm going to give the desk a quick hoover because it hasn't been hoovered for a while. A lot of dust building up over here, and I don't want that going into my PC, so I'm just going to kind of hoover up all this sort of stuff, and then we can actually start working on wiring the computer in and making sure everything is set up. So I'm going to get my PC out of the way before I destroy it whilst I'm hoovering. What I'm going to do to try and decide whether it will work is I'm going to put the monitor together. Basically it has a base plate and the actual monitor itself. I'm going to put those together. Then I'm going to put the actual PC up on the side and see what it looks like. Got to try and think about whether the speakers are going to fit around it as well. Maybe it's going to have to go underneath. So anyway, I've just built the monitor so I can create some sort of mock-up of how I want the setup to look, and decide whether I'm going to put my PC on top or underneath. And I've created the setup. Looks a little bit intense in terms of speaker-wise, but I'm pretty hyped by this concept. Nothing's wired in at the moment, so it's all just an idea. But yeah, we're going to get to work. Let's have a look at setup, and hopefully you guys will think it looks as cool as I do. So yes, I realise I'm not one of these like hardcore extra techie guys who has 50 monitors and they're all ultra widescreen, 4K, and all that sort of madness. But to be honest, I think it looks awesome. I'm pretty hyped. Like, the speakers are huge and they look a bit ridiculous, but they kind of divide it and make my own little space, so when I'm editing I can be properly focused in there. I think it looks really cool, so I'm just going to get to work and start building this. One other slightly cool thing is all of the speakers are going to be rigged up to an amp, so I can kind of change the inputs, whether I want to put my phone in, whether I want to put the speakers in, my PC, that sort of thing. Alright, so it's coming along slowly but surely. I've got the PC wired up now under here, just with power, and then I've got the monitor with power and the HDMI cable into the monitor. So getting there, now I need to start putting all the peripherals in, like the mouse and the keyboard and that sort of thing, and then maybe we can start wiring in the speakers. So now is the difficult bit. Wiring up the computer and stuff is fine. The speakers, on the other hand, are slightly older, and what that means is a lot of speakers work with things called phono cables, where you just plug the cables in. These have kind of like, I'm not really sure what to call it. They basically have wires running into the back of the speakers that need to run through the amp. Quite a lot of wiring that needs to be done. So what I'm going to have to do is get the amp out, wire it all up. This might take a while. So after a lot of time wiring and a small freak out because I was worried that the amp didn't have any power and was broken, I finally got everything sorted and wired up. So let's have a look at the setup. So yeah, I am super happy with that. I've got a full setup done, it's all working. I think it looks really cool. Obviously, as I said earlier, it's not the best, the most amazing setup in the world, but it works for me. You know, it's a perfect workstation. I've got my speakers so I can listen to music whilst I'm working, have good audio for listening to the vlogs, also just blast out music whilst I'm doing stuff, which would be insane as well. And yeah, I really like it. It's just really clean, simple, and I'm really happy that we've done this. So this is going to be my vlog editing station for the next 4 weeks that I'm going to be at home. So I'm working from home actually, which is the benefit of my job. I can kind of work from home for the next couple of weeks and over Christmas, and then I'm going to be going back to High Wycombe. So it's just temporary setup, and yeah, I think it's going to, you know, keep me going for the next month or so. So yes, a very different style of vlog. I know we don't usually do indoor vlogs. You know, it kind of started when I first didn't really know how to vlog, doing indoor vlogs. Then I've gone really kind of outdoorsy, and that's my usual style. But today I just thought, why not? You know, some of you guys would be interested in this, so let's just do it. So if you guys are a new viewer and you haven't seen any of my kind of more outdoorsy vlogs, make sure to go and check them out. But yes, that's going to end this one up, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Lots of awesome stuff coming over Christmas. Got a bit of an announcement in the next video, and I'm really looking forward to just making content over Christmas. So thanks for watching. I'm going to end the video up here, guys. Make sure to smash that like button if you did enjoy. Subscribe if you are new around here, and I'll see you guys in the next vlog. Thanks for watching.